Warning!
Hello everyone, and welcome to the ASOTV podcast for DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Season 2, Episode 1, Out of Time. I'm your host, Clio, and with me I have Nicole, Rachel, and Dom.
Hi. Warning.
Hi. Places. Warning?
Warning.
See, that's really confusing for us who don't get to hear whatever audio he freaking played.
I didn't play anything.
You just said warning?
Yes.
He just
That's
said
it?
this
That's
podcast contains warning. He just was like, warning.
No, I just said warning. I didn't say anything about the podcast.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
I seriously thought you played like an audio clip of something, and
I broke
I was
Clio.
really confused.
No, you don't even know why I'm laughing.
Okay.
Because I didn't even listen to what you said at all. So.
He was just like, whatever.
Hi,
Didn't care about
welcome.
you anymore.
What's up?
We're here to
Did
talk
you
about
miss
Legends
us?
tomorrow. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So we start right off the bat with a new intro, and it's voiced by Stein, not Rip anymore. We are right from the start, taking the center off of Rip,
Mm-hmm.
Good.
reorienting the show to the team instead of to Rip, which I, like, I guess.
Love. Love is the word I would use.
I am a very big fan of how this episode started, with a nerd, a historian, Nick Hayward, running through like fucking James Bonding through the
All
security
Yeah.
of the mayor of Star City. And
I was really confused for a second.
Yeah, Ollie's the
Oh,
mayor,
it's-
Nikki.
Yeah.
that's right. You don't want Arrow.
Because
I
this
caught on
is
really
what makes
quick.
this show great, because Nikki doesn't watch Arrow and Rachel doesn't watch Flash. So when something major from one of the other two, they're just like, wait, I'm really lost for a minute,
Yeah,
So,
It didn't take long for me to catch on. So.
right.
Yeah.
he's mayor. It's a stupid idea. And it's
I still thought it was fantastic the way it was integrated.
Yes.
Oh, of course. But let's face it, Ollie never should have become mayor.
Well, who else is going to be mayor? Everyone else was killed off.
Thea would make a
Well, I
freaking
don't think she
better than Ollie.
Should I just start off by saying, hey guys, if you don't know better by now, there's probably spoilers for every other CWDC
Everything?
TV show, so just keep that in mind. But go ahead.
Sorry. But I mean, it starts off with Ollie as the mayor, so.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that Hayward's just like completely, you're the Arrow, this is Legends, and he's all, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like it doesn't take a genius to figure out that the week you come back, a Robin Hood shows up, and Ollie's just like, shut up.
Yeah. So, don't blow my cover. Like, what up?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the only thing I have to say is the
only
thing I have to say that could potentially hurt my brain. We'll just get this out of the way right off the bat.
Sure.
This guy that is a time detective, right? And he's saying all this stuff. How would he know that the stuff is changing if it's already changed and cemented in their present day? How would he know? Because it's not like he's ever time traveled before.
But it's not, and because at that point, well, oh no, the bomb going off did actually go off. That
Right.
actually happened.
Yeah. But
Well,
like
he's
when
a
he's showing the
history-
pictures and he's like, "Hey, here's your friend and this, and here's your friend," and he's showing
Yeah.
all these pictures.
He's a history buff. There has to be something. There's going to be a backstory in him.
Obviously, because, everyone else was completely oblivious that the bombing happened earlier, but he wasn't. So he's obviously got some sort of slip into the time situation going on with the Masters.
Or he's kind of like
whatever.
It just seems like he's a normal run-of-the-mill Joe that does research, though. It doesn't seem like he's got some crazy, like, tie to time travel.
No.
He is normal. He has no ties to time travel because he's, time traveling for the first time. He's like, this is so freaking cool.
But I'm thinking that maybe he's some, like, what he was like Hawk Girl and Hawk Douche's, like, son. Like, he knew about time travel, but
I don't think so.
He never did it himself, kind of thing. So he knew it was possible.
No,
I don't think he's like someone's son. I just think that someone came and like gave him information.
No, he's looking at this thing that's
possible.
Bomb off in the water.
No, it's possible that he was given information by somebody who has previously time traveled that got him on the path to doing this. That is possible.
He did say he never would have found any of this stuff if it wasn't for his theoretical physicist friend.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm sure
is Stein.
It might be Stein, but I'm sure there are a lot of DC heroes who are actually scientists. Right. It's very common. So if it's another character and somebody knows, I would love to hear it.
Barry.
No, but Barry's not a theoretical physicist.
Barry.
No.
He could be.
Barry's a moron.
It could be Rex.
Put that out there.
Rex
or
Tyler.
Eobard.
Hmm?
Eobard.
I was going to say Rex Tyler because I looked him up and he's actually a scientist.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Rex is Rex Hourman?
Hourman, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It could have been Rex.
Dude, I told them not to go. You need to go and get them out.
Well, see.
Oh yeah, he's like, they fucked up. They didn't listen to me.
I think though that was intentional. Like if he's from the future, right? And he knows that interfering and telling them not to do it would send them to do it, kind of thing. It may be according to his plan.
That may have all been intentional. Yeah, we'll have to see when we meet him again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think Nick is just a normal person who sees the clues in history, after being tipped off. Because the bomb that goes off in Manhattan waters, to a historian who knows about this era, clearly an A-bomb. But the A-bomb has not been invented yet. So that's something out of history. So that's something changed. So that's like someone who's paying enough attention can figure out.
Right.
So Ollie and Nick find the Wave Rider, and they find Mick, who tries to fight Ollie. And that was funny.
That was hysterical.
I'd rather not break your arm.
I just love that. How do you know he's in stasis?
It
Ollie's
says
like...
stasis.
That's right there, dude.
Good job, historian.
Yeah, you
Probably
really have a keen eye for your surroundings, Mr. Historian.
Oh, yeah.
See, it's so, you think Ollie wouldn't fit into this because Arrow's such a darker, a little more on the serious side, other than the, Legends and from what I've seen of Flash, they're a little more on the comic.
Yeah.
And then he comes into this and he's, doing these, lines and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, so he can do it.
Yeah.
It's just, he's not on a show that leads to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Nick's he's the book historian, not the Indiana Jones field historian. So.
No. Definitely not.
Brian Gabriel in chat is saying R.I.P. Hunter. He's not dead.
Rip Hunter.
Not dead.
Yeah, no, he's not dead, but I'm gonna start off by saying one episode of this new guy, and I infinitely like him way more than Rip.
Who? Nick?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's not even. He's not like a replacement for Rip. He's a completely different. He's playing a completely different role.
He's going to be kind of the replacement, I think.
He's going to be the historical eye. I don't think.
Yeah, but they're going to be looking at him for direction. He's going to point out the anomalies and direct them where to go. He's going to be playing the Rip role.
I think everyone's going to have a piece of Rip's role. Jack is going to be the mechanic. Sarah's going to be like pilot / taking care of everything ship related, like navigation and all that stuff.
And everything Damien Dark related.
get out.
And everything
I'll
that
be back.
and everything that has boobs and a lady part, because that.
Oh yeah,
happened.
she was getting it on this
They
episode.
enjoyed being corrupted.
Yeah. She winked at her. Anyway, so I don't think he's definitely not a replacement. He's just the nerd.
I kind of miss
A
her.
nerd. More nerds. More
More
nerds.
nerds.
Then again, I'm really, really used to him because watching him for a couple seasons in Doctor Who. So
Who, the new guy?
No.
Oh.
Anyway. So Mick starts telling the story with like a case of beer in front of him. I love to comment the fridge still works.
Yeah,
No,
do you think the ship
Must
could still fly?
That
Fridge
fridge
still
still works. Yeah.
Why not?
It's what I love about Mick. It's just he's definitely not the sharpest, but he makes those kinds of connections other people don't make quite so quick. Oh, the
Yeah.
fridge works. The ship must fly.
Yeah.
Logically.
Well, even Einstein said, "You must be the brains of this operation."
Oh my god, he got sassed out by Einstein, because you could hear the sarcasm in Einstein's voice. He's like, "Oh, why am I talking to him? You're clearly the brains."
Oh, loved it.
I thought he was serious.
He sounded serious.
He
I
might have
thought.
been serious, but I just got an air of sarcasm.
I mean,
I think the sarcasm was more towards Stein than it was towards.
Yeah, I think that's the way it was.
Might have
like
been.
you're arrogant, just like me. I'm not going to, let that sink in. I'm just going to talk to this guy because you're too much like me. It's like the opposites attract kind of deal going on.
Except apparently Einstein was a fuckboy.
Yeah, just like Benjamin Franklin. That's true. So when they go to the court of Louis the 13th and like, we have to, they're going to stop it's the court of Louis the 13th. They need to save Louis the 14th.
They
They have to make sure he's conceived.
Yeah,
Mhm.
where it's like they have to save the Sun King, and then I took that era of history pretty seriously in college, and I was just like, would that be so bad? King Louis the 14th was he was a fucking dick.
Right, but that would also change everything.
Yeah, I know, and they said, oh, we'd lose all this science and all these great minds, and I'm like, oh, fine.
Yeah.
We'll deal with the Sun King. Fine, save him, whatever. It's fine.
I just love the Queen's justification for coming on to Sarah. It was just like, well, I can't fault you on that one.
And Sarah's just like, she seduced me. That was not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I just went along with it.
Yeah.
Why not? But then again, you know that era, back then, pitchstick wasn't invented. And they didn't take showers and baths very often.
No. No,
So
she
I
probably
bet-
smelled better than the Queen.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't. I don't think I could.
Fancy the Queen.
I don't think I could. I don't think I'm that nose blind to things.
You would be if you lived in that era.
Yeah, probably. If you lived there, you probably would. You probably have no sense of smell. Every sense in your nose would be probably burnt to shrivels.
Mm.
That's why they had a lot of perfume around then.
And they wore the bouquets on their lapels and stuff
Mm-hmm.
to make them smell better. Just take a bath.
So anyway, they use their powers and shit in the court of,
Yeah,
King
'cause
Louis.
It's not going to change anything.
Of course not. And they get back in the ship, and Rip is just yelling at them. It's like, yep, nothing's changed. That's nice.
Oh, they were all patting each other on the back. We got it. And then
Great job, guys. We did
And then
it.
Ray was like, "Oh, I forgot about this part where Rip tells us what we've done wrong."
Oh, well, yeah, it's a lot. They did a lot wrong.
Yeah, they did.
I like Mick was just like, I didn't do anything wrong this time.
I was a good Boy Scout.
Yeah,
I
he
was a
left
good
his
Boy
he
Scout.
left
I
his
don't
gun
know.
on the ship. He was a good boy.
Yeah, he just stole some stuff.
It's
Eh.
a big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal at all.
Stealing is not.
I just love that Mick like can't seem to wear any of his costumes right.
Yeah.
Like his musketeer outfit was all cockeyed. His freaking when he was wearing the military outfit was like all messed up. Like the tie was all. It's just like, why can't you put
through
on
Central Park with the jacket? I don't think that was Central Park, but
I'm fairly sure he had his FBI ID upside down.
Yeah, pretty sure he did. I don't think he has clothes that could fit him, or he's just not used to wearing them.
The Wave Rider makes clothes for you.
Yeah.
The Wave Rider made clothes for him, and he still couldn't wear them right. It's like, boy, who is dressing you?
Himself.
Exactly. There's the problem.
That is the problem.
That is the problem.
Oops.
I loved Stein geeking out about Einstein. Just like,
I'm gonna finally meet.
I'm gonna meet Einstein. And then he
goodness.
punches him in the face.
I'm Professor Stein, kind of like you, but without the Ein. It's like,
Just missing.
I made that connection just before they went to go see Einstein. I was just like, Stein meets Einstein. I was like, interesting.
Mhm.
the whole thing was just a comedy of errors.
Oh, for sure.
And that's pretty much this whole entire
Show.
Well, after everything that happened last season, we kind of needed this comic relief episode to ease into things, because we're already sitting. I know Clio going into the show, just based on the trailers and stuff she's seen, she's like, I'm not looking forward to this at all.
Well, because they did the typical TV trailer thing where
Right.
they mixed stuff up and made you think what they were saying meant something else.
Right.
So when Sarah was like, there are no rules, I thought that meant for everyone. Everyone, they were just like, oh, Time Masters are gone, no rules. Like, that would have been awful.
Right.
I mean, they kind of went into that a little bit because they're like, the Time Masters are gone. We really don't have to do things by the book, but we're going to anyways, or try to.
Yeah. And I think Sarah, well, obviously, because Sarah's, seeking revenge, trying to fix Laurel's death by the hands of Dark.
Which, can I just say, it was fantastic to see Dark again.
Yes, I agree.
I miss him. He was fantastic last season. And this season on Arrow, we have, and when we were talking about on the Arrow podcast, it's very different contrast. We have a more physical, non-magic guy that they're dealing with in the brute force. And I was like, as much as I criticize the magic back, then I kind of miss it at this point.
Mhm.
And then seeing Dark, I was just like, oh, this is fantastic. I hope we get more of Dark. I don't want Dark in every episode, but I want more. I want Dark to show up every 2 or 3 episodes,
Yeah, but they never really said if this was Dark before he had the magic or after, so.
Yeah.
So they mentioned he was in the Lazarus pit.
But
He
that's,
had
that's
access
his
to it.
energy.
He has some of it
Yeah.
that he drinks from to keep himself young. Think of just
Yes.
taking a vial of water from the Lazarus pit and keeping it on you and drinking 1 drop of it every couple years.
And I mean, he did know about
But
the
then
League of Assassins too when
He was
Sarah
in it.
confronted him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
So
He was in it hundreds of years ago.
exactly.
Him
So
and
he's
Ra's
been
al
around for a
Ghul
while.
were fighting over
Yeah.
to be
But
the head of it. But I meant when he before. Whether
He
or not
doesn't-
he had the title,
he doesn't have it yet.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, we know as much from the flashbacks that he sort of gets it. It was wait. It wasn't the same idol from Ollie's flashbacks, or was
Mhm.
it? No, it
No.
was different. Okay.
It was a different one. It was another one. Remember, there was more than one.
Yes.
So yeah.
It was just
I-
fantastic to see him
Probably
again. I
didn't
really
use
like
the
that.
meaning.
But do you think we're gonna see Vandal Savage again?
I
God,
don't
I
see why
hope not.
not.
Because they are
Mm.
traveling in time. I don't mean as the big threat. I mean just in episode. I feel like it's gonna happen.
I feel like to see Savage again, it would have to be major.
Yeah.
We'd have to have the Hawks come back for a little bit too. I think that That would have to happen.
Yeah, I agree. Well, they are out there, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll
We
see.
just have one and not the other.
Mhm.
When? No, I like Hawk Douche. Come on. Come on,
I
guys.
don't like
Give
Hawk
Hawk
Douche.
Douche a chance.
No.
I mean, that's why I'm calling them the Hawks, because you're never, like, you're not going to see them not together. So,
I mean, from now on, they're
Yeah.
probably going to always be
mhm.
together. Unless one of them dies again, which
True.
is bound to happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, where was I? Oh, yeah, I love that they kidnap Einstein.
And his wife.
And his wife. Well,
That's
Or
fine.
they
his partner.
more save her. They definitely kidnap Einstein.
Mhm.
But I love his like realization. He's like, "You're from the future. That means I'm in a fucking time ship, dude."
Yeah.
He deduced that relatively quickly.
Quick, yeah.
No pun. No pun intended.
Uh-huh.
You were waiting to say that. You have that written down somewhere on a piece of paper, and you were just waiting.
I do? No,
I
I don't.
or on your phone.
No, my phone's over there.
Now, I did not get to look this up.
Mhm.
Was Einstein's ex-wife
Millie?
science
I don't know.
science lady? Did she do stuff like? Could that have been plausible?
It's possible.
I don't know. I'll look right
The
now.
one thing I didn't look up.
Yeah. Did you look up the difference? Because I forgot to look everything up. I just wrote things down. Did you look up the difference between an atom bomb and a nuclear bomb?
Yeah, because that seemed to be a big issue this
Yeah.
episode.
Einstein kept stressing that there was a difference. He's like, no, it's not nuclear, it's an atom bomb. So what was the difference
I mean,
there?
I can't remember.
I kind of feel like an atom bomb is more related to energy versus like radiation and
But the
chemical balance and stuff like
yeah, but that bomb that they had,
It was a physicist.
the bomb that they were using, was powered by plutonium, which is radioactive.
Mhm.
that. I don't know.
So I'm not so sure what the difference is. Nerds, we need more nerds. Someone who's
We're not nerds. Sorry.
we
Not
are.
Should I
kind
call Michael? He's right over there.
Yes, Michael. There are varying degrees of nerds, very different nerds. I am not a science nerd. I wish I was. I'm not.
The question whether she contributed to Einstein's early work and to the anosmers papers in particular has been the subject of some debate.
Okay. See, I knew there had to be a basis for them to bring it in.
She was a scientist, though, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's very plausible. And him keeping her in the dark too, not keeping her a secret because she was probably a woman, and no one would take her serious.
Yeah. What was I was gonna say something about her. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Something about
She seemed like
tired.
I can't remember. They just kidnapped her and said, do this. We're not gonna let you go.
Because, not many people knew about her involvement, but the people that mattered that would, even though if Einstein was gone, they go to her.
Yeah.
So they needed to take her out of the equation too. So
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have a security detail.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
The thing that I was confused about, and this is not my area of history. My area of history is more Louis the 13th. But they were like, the only person who could possibly make an atom bomb at this time is Einstein. But didn't the Manhattan Project have like half a dozen scientists working on it? Like, it wasn't just Einstein.
I thought he was the head.
He was the head.
But
So I don't know. If I had to guess, since it was kind of a hush hush kind of project, not everyone had they had pieces of the puzzle, but not everyone had the full puzzle.
I mean,
Didn't
he
the
had the full
Manhattan
knowledge.
Project
Mhm.
involve a big blue man?
No.
No, that's Dr. Manhattan, and that's the Watchmen.
I know.
But it is New York, so you're close.
You're close.
You're close.
It was a question that was meant to be stupid.
My brain hurts.
I made
Um,
his brain hurt.
So when they face down Dark to rescue what's her name? Shit.
Millie.
Millie.
Well, it is something else, but this was with Millie.
Einstein's ex-wife. Sarah goes beeline trying to kill Damien Dark. And
You
the
blame
whole
her,
time
though? Honestly, do you blame her?
no, I don't. But the whole time I'm like you're giving him more fuel.
Mhm.
Now you're pulling a Rip basically. Except she didn't say the name of her sister. Thank God she's not as stupid as Rip.
Not yet.
Not yet. Exactly.
But they
but-
did say her name.
Sarah.
And
knows.
he looked at her like, okay, like I'm going to remember that name.
He's gonna remember her face. He's gonna remember how she fights. She's a member of the League of Assassins. He's gonna remember
And
a
he
lot
knows her
about her.
name. And then so by the time she actually is in his timeline, he's going to know who his sister is. Her sister is. So
Yeah. And I mean, this is kind of like Rip and Vandal, where
Yeah.
in trying to stop him, you're just giving him more fuel to then
more information.
You're giving.
kill a family member.
It's not the
again.
fuel. It's you're creating the origin.
Mm-hmm.
But the same thing with Rip. It would have happened anyway.
Well, that's.
But
because
you're
of the
giving
Time
it-
Masters.
Yeah.
This is different.
Oh, that's true.
This is different because the Time Masters are gone.
Yeah, but it would have happened anyway because it happened, and that's what's driving her to try and seek out Dark. So now she's giving him like a more emotional reason to pick Laurel out of that room full of people that he could have killed.
It's basically the theory of which Lost had the time travel in this particular situation.
Oh, here goes the watch.
Whatever happened, right? And you can't change it. And it's because the origin is the same point as the outcome. It's caught in an endless loop. Like, there is no start, there is no end. Like, for this particular circle, you have Damien Dark meeting Sarah in the past. Sarah is only after him for the vengeance, and that's what gets him the idea to kill, Laurel. And then goes around and kills Laurel, which gives Sarah the idea, and that's the loop that it's caught in,
But I think it's different here because this is Sarah going after Damien for the first time. Like this is history
Right.
getting changed.
Right.
So it starts with him killing Laurel for kind of a different reason because he picks Laurel out of the. Sorry, spoil for Arrow, but I mean you're here, so
I warned everybody
fuck
beforehand.
it. I know, but there were a couple other of Ollie's close friends and family he could have picked to kill, and he chose Laurel.
Right. Right.
So he chose that before anything with
Brian
Sarah.
is saying, does Sarah think that killing Dark in the past would somehow bring back Laurel? Yes,
Yes.
it 100% would, actually.
But it would change a shit ton of other things too.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you kill Dark in the past and Dark does not exist to kill Laurel in the future, Laurel isn't dead by that means. I mean, there could be some other course of action that caused Laurel to die, but it wouldn't be at the hands of Dark. And that would be
It's not even
unforeseen.
It's not even just Laurel.
It's a
Damien
lot,
has
yeah.
done so much.
Yeah. Yep.
This is true.
So facing
Damn, Rip
down
was
the nuke, Rip turns the Wave Rider into it and transports the team through time. Guess that
Time
was, like,
scattered.
Time
his
scatter.
backup plan, which can I just say, as backup plans go, really, really dumb. Because you said one member to dinosaurs, you said
Raymond said
another
dinosaurs,
to
that's hilarious.
medieval times, and another to the Salem witch trials. So you did
Actually,
bang up job
well,
there, Rip.
Well,
It's not like he selected those
Firestorm,
places for them.
But which is kind of cool is that Stein and I can't remember his name. Firestorm.
Yeah.
They still ended up together, which is really cool.
Well,
So,
it was necessary. If they were
it
separated,
was necessary.
died.
If they would, yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think he did choose? Because if
I
they
don't-
I
just
think he did
were,
choose.
if they were just random,
I don't
then-
think. Why would he choose Ray to go to the Dinos?
Yeah, why would he choose really shitty places?
If
Because
Ray
Rip is
had
an idiot.
if Ray had his suit, that's one thing. Send him there, whatever. Then he could fly away from things, But it seemed like Ray didn't have his suit with him.
no, he didn't.
So
I don't know. I just feel like if it was a random time scatter, that Jack and Stein would have been separated.
Or maybe he just programmed it so those two, wherever they went.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
But still, if
but-
it was not Rip's, if Rip didn't pick it out himself, then that means Gideon did, and great job, Gideon.
or it could be a random algorithm too.
Why
Yeah, but-
Rip? That I don't know. Why random?
Yeah, well, here's my thing, is if you've noticed, every single one of the team members went to a place in the past. If this was a true time scatter, nobody went to the future, which is where I think Rip is, which is why you cannot find any temporal anomalies with why Rip is gone.
Okay.
I did
See-
find it very appropriate to have Sarah in Salem
Yeah.
at the witch trials.
Yes.
Because she's a seductive enchantress.
I didn't hear
Seductive
anyone
little
else
witch.
complain.
I chose a
love
nice
that.
name.
She turned me into a newt.
All right, I just
I
love
got better.
She was just like, I didn't hear anyone complaining.
Yeah, and now that Dom says that, it makes a little bit more sense. But I really just feel like that was a bit of a forced way to get Rip off the show for now.
Well, also, Rip has been doing this for so long, he knows how to blend in without disturbing the timeline, too.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, but you'd
he's
think
not that
no matter
suave.
what, it's like he would have to sit in a cave, like, isolated from
I know that,
everything.
like, he knows
He
how
just
to
doesn't
make-
have anyone
yes.
looking for him anymore.
Yeah, he does. He makes smaller ripples than, let's say,
Rip holes.
Ray in Dinosaur Land when they find the bones. Because that was the magazine they threw out. He goes, I just have a hunch. That's where it's at. just a guess.
I just want to know, how does he know that that's Ray in particular? It's just a set of bones.
I think it had like the shoes, rubber, because he was wearing tennis shoes.
What's wearing tennis shoes?
And, rubber doesn't really,
Yeah.
disintegrate. So yeah, rubber during dinosaur times.
Also,
yes.
human bones.
Human bones with a T-Rex.
Well, I
not
just
gonna
meant
happen.
the guy who's never met any of the team
Oh.
picked out Ray as opposed to any other member of the team. How
Well,
does
you
he
know,
know-
Ray is also like at least inches
Yeah, I
taller than
guess.
everybody else on the team.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm just guessing that's where he's at.
Just guessing, he's a real tall dude.
But I did love Sarah's. Hang the witch. She's just like, oh my god, you guys.
And she's wearing red, like everyone else is in like black and white, and she's wearing red. Like, yeah, that's Sarah.
Mhm.
So in order to protect the timeline, they have Einstein come forward. My ex-wife helped me with all of this stuff.
I'm way to
Changing the
protect her.
timeline.
I'm waiting for them in one of the other shows now to say, "Great job, Einsteins,"
Yeah.
to make that quip. like,
Right.
You're one of the Einsteins.
yeah. I'm
If it
excited.
doesn't happen in the next Flash episode, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Speaking of Flash, I'm
Mm?
sorry. So Eobard is working with Damien Dark.
Yeah. So this explains a lot of what's going on in the Flash right now.
You mean things that are different, or do you mean?
the timeline being changed?
Yeah.
Ever so
So-
slightly.
If
I have a feeling-
Eobard is going back in time and messing with things,
I have a feeling the further we get, the less it will be small things.
right? for
Well, and
sure.
it seems like Dark's working for him instead of the other way around. So
Yeah, it's a partnership, I think.
It seems like they're working together.
But like we know something big is coming. Like we know
Mm-hmm.
this because there's a 4 fucking show crossover coming this winter. So this seems like the perfect start to this, right? You have Eobard, who just basically like messed with Barry so much in the first episode of The Flash, and then escapes. And Clio is under the assumption that he's still going to run out of his speed. I'm under the assumption that he's not. He's going to lose his speed.
Well, if he's gone back in time again, he clearly hasn't lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the comment, because it was the comment that he made to Barry before, you know, like, oh, I'll see you again soon, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Seemed like he had a big plan, right? So if he's going back in time and messing with stuff, and now you got Damien Dark involved, you know, and all this stuff from Arrow, it's dragging that in, because you have Sarah over there with that. So let's say Sarah does kill Damien Dark, right? And brings Laurel back, and all kinds of hell breaks loose on Arrow because of it, right? And everything's changed, everything's fucked up. It's going to get to that point where Barry's going to have to try to fix something. He's probably going to try to go back in time again.
Quit fixing things, Barry.
Exactly. And it's going to
At least
cause...
we'll get rid of that ugly
It's going to cause the
statue.
destruction of the Earth. That's what I foresee. And then this is where they're going to have to vibrate the Earth and Earth S, Supergirl's Earth, at the same frequency to stabilize the Earths and fix everything.
Yeah, I don't think so far as destruction of the Earth, but definitely splintering and splitting.
Well, I'm saying Barry going back is going to fuck that up.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I don't think it's going to be on the verge of destruction, but maybe on the verge of something bad.
Yeah.
Something.
I don't know. That sentence got away from me.
Yeah.
Last part, best part, Justice Society of America. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we were alluded to it at the end of the first season.
Yes,
and,
we were.
And kind of the end of the last season of Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we were. So the end of last season of Legends, we got Our Man, who is seems to be their leader of the Justice Society of America. Rex Tyler. And in Flash last season, in Earth 2, we saw on the wall Justice Society of America.
Mm-hmm. In the police station.
A mural, in the police station.
Mm-hmm.
So we finally get to see all of them. So there's Dr. Midnight, and we're not sure which version of Dr. Midnight this is because there are many, and it's impossible to tell. He hasn't even spoken yet.
Mm-hmm.
Obsidian, Obsidian's gonna be the best. Like, he's gonna be so freaking cool because he uses shadows and crazy powers like that. And I'm really excited about Stargirl. Her costume is awesome.
Look pretty cool. Like,
I've never wanted to cosplay Stargirl before, but now I do. Because her costume is awesome. And then obviously we have Vixen, who we've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
We've met her before. Very excited for more Vixen.
Where did we possibly see Vixen before, Cleo?
I don't know. Maybe her own show.
She has her own show?
And it's getting a season 2!
Oh no! Where could we find
is
that?
This actually,
CWC!
No.
Go back and guys.
Is that like is she like the same Vixen, or is
it
like an older
same
version?
exact Vixen?
Same Vixen.
Her cartoon show is canon. It has both Barry and Ollie in it.
Okay, so how old is she?
She's
the same age as
as Barry.
and Ollie.
25.
Okay, but if this version that they're in right now, that's Vixen, then who the hell is that?
Time travel.
I know, but are they time travel? Because they all look like they're from the 1940s.
Oh yes, they time travel.
Yes, some of them are. I'm pretty sure Commander Steel is. He's got an outfit that looks very 1940s. Dr. Midnight also is a little bit of like a steampunky vibe. But they are from different places throughout the timeline.
Okay.
Because Rex is from the future, Vixen is from present, 2016. And I'm not really sure about Obsidian. Who knows?
Because didn't she showed up on the Arrow?
Yes.
On a couple episodes, and she said she got the amulet was from her mom and something. I was just wondering, well, if it was from the past, maybe that was from one of her relatives, and maybe we'll get an origin story on that part.
Definitely recommend you guys to watch the Vixen. It's a short little. I think it's like what 20 minutes, if even that.
Yeah, I think it's 6 short episodes together.
They're like 5
Must
minutes
be a half
each.
an hour. Yeah.
That's on CWC. You watch it right on the website. It's fantastic. It's 100% canon. And she's already made an appearance on an episode of The Flash, I think it was, right?
I thought it was Arrow.
Was
She
Arrow?
went to the Arrow Cave, yeah.
Yeah, but we had her whole backstory. The first time they met was in the cartoon, and then when she was introduced on the show, it's like, oh, you again, kind of. So it was all canon. You know, it wasn't like, hey, who is this character? So. Yeah,
and I'm very excited for season 2, and I didn't expect it, especially since she's in this season of Legends. But in the commercial break, there was, new footage for Vixen, and I was like, ah!
Yeah.
Yay.
Now, I just want to point out, we still haven't seen or even heard anything about John Constantine.
This is true.
So I don't
that
know
doesn't
if
mean we won't.
I don't know if they change gears and he's not going to be around, because they could have just been like, hey, we're going to do Justice League Society of America instead.
That's true.
But it doesn't rule him out either.
No. I have a feeling he's going to be a little bit like Jonah Hex, where he shows up for like an episode and a half.
Yeah, that could be something like that.
I hope he gets more screen time than that. I hope we see Jonah Hex again, especially with the JSA. Because I like those characters and I just want to see more of them.
Yeah, and there's something else I was gonna totally forgot what it was.
I had a completely different thing I wanted to say, like nothing to do with the JSA and Vixen. If you don't mind.
Go for it.
In Arrow, we have a new character called Ragman, and he survived a nuclear explosion with this like coat of rags, supposedly from ancient Egypt, or
2,000 years old
thingy. 2,000 years old. Yeah, as soon as I said 2,000, my brain just like slapped off ancient Egypt.
Well, because they are rags, and it doesn't like a mummy wrap.
And I was reading articles, so I was looking through the Justice League of Society stuff, and someone said something about, oh, we're not getting the Thanagarians this season, which upsets me. But then on the other hand, I'm like, what if Ragman, his costume, the thing that gives him powers, has to do with the Thanagars?
He could.
The race of bird alien people.
I mean, we don't know.
They have a connection to ancient Egypt.
Yeah, we don't know where he got his powers. We don't know how his dad got him or anything.
Yeah. So I'm very. I hope that Ragman ties to both Constantine and the Thanagarians. That's just what I hope. And I hope we see Constantine in this show and forever and always, because he's great.
He's not too bad on the eyes either.
His accent is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm out of stuff.
There's a lot of rumors going around. I just looked up stuff with Constantine. There's a lot of rumors going around on whether or not he will be on the show. They're still talking about bringing him in, so there's nothing confirmed. However, noteworthy, on the CW Seed, they added all of Constantine Season 1. So if you did not watch that when that was on, what network was that on? I don't even remember.
I can't remember.
NBC.
Yeah, it was on NBC, and now the CW Seed has them. So they have the rights to it.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
And there's also rumors that maybe another Constantine show, Season 2, is going to spring up.
That means I have to go back and watch the rest of this.
And oh my god, they'd be like and then they're going to, all 5 of them are going to combine together, and they're going to be Captain Planet and shit. And
well, keep in mind right now, all of the Constantine stuff that happened is already canon in this universe. So
I know.
Regardless of whether or not they're making a Season 2, I'm gonna go back and watch the Constantine stuff to be.
I need Dr. Fate. I'm sorry. I really love Dr. Fate.
I mean,
the fact that his helmet is in Constantine's shop. I need Dr.
Legends would be a great place to introduce him. Just saying.
Yeah, no,
it wouldn't be the first time that the CW picked up a show that another network had.
Yeah.
Supergirl.
Yeah,
Brian
that's what I was-
Grebo in chat is saying that it's a different actress for Vixen. Is that true?
No.
we didn't. I don't know.
No,
we didn't
it's
really get a good look on her.
I'm gonna.
I didn't get a good look at her, but
Yeah.
Oh, that's her. Yeah, no, that's her.
Maybe she just had a little bit more of a bitch face this time.
it was kind of pulled away. It was kind of pulled away. So I mean, it doesn't like. And she had her mask on too, didn't she?
No, she doesn't have a mask.
I thought she did.
No.
So, like I said, it was kind of wasn't exactly like a close up of her.
Yeah, it was definitely more of a group shot than anything. But man, I'm really excited. Very excited. All these guys.
All of them.
All of them. I was actually, when I saw the shot of them for the first time, I confused Obsidian with a different character from DC. I confused him with Cloak. Which, if they ever bring Cloak and Dagger in, I'm a fan. I would love that. I love Cloak and Dagger. He has a cloak that can like teleport you in time. It's like Dimension Door, but it's a cloak.
Well, one of them, my first thing, my daughter watches Teen Titans. So the first thing is I saw this cloak and like I was like, what? Then I look, it's okay, it's a guy figure. Okay, never mind.
It's not Raven. It's not Raven.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it.
And in chat, Brian is asking when the four-way crossover is supposed to happen. It's supposed to be, unless something changes, it's supposed to be the winter break, which would be the mid-season finale.
Yep.
Yar.
Oh, and I actually found the difference between it's not a difference, an atom bomb and a nuclear bomb. All atom bombs are nuclear bombs, but not all nuclear bombs are atom bombs.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can nuclear bombs can also be hydrogen bombs.
Okay.
So yeah, atom bomb is a nuclear bomb, but not all nuclear bombs are atom bombs. That's a difference.
Okie dokie.
Sort of. Awesome, guys. That's all I have to say. You guys done?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So far.
Horizon. Nikki,
I
where
think
can
so.
people find you?
They can find. Did we talk about next episode?
Oh no! Thank you.
Sorry.
Teamwork! Next episode's called Teamwork. Legends travel to Nazi-occupied Paris, but find themselves surrounded by the JSA. The Legends discover a time aberration that threatens the JSA, but they want nothing to do with them and don't want their help. Nevertheless, the Legends force their way into the mission. Great, because that goes well every single time.
Every time.
Yep.
To intercept and seize a mysterious package, Nate is desperate to prove that he should be a part of the team. Oh,
Oh,
I love
precious
it already.
historian.
Were we
I know.
calling him Nick the whole time?
I
Yeah,
think so.
I think we were.
I think so. Oh well.
I think the actor's name is Nick,
Oh okay.
and that's where I got confused. It's Nate Hayward.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, Nick, got it.
But he has a secret he shares with his grandfather. Oh shit! I wish I didn't read that. That would have been an awesome twist. Should I say it?
Yeah, it's part of the
All right.
synopsis.
He has a secret that he shares with his grandfather, Commander Steele, who is part of the JSA.
Ah.
Well, see, then now we know how he got the information.
Mm.
If they
Well,
do travel.
Yeah, it might have been his grandfather. It might have been, I think we were saying it was our man, but yeah, well, we'll see. Ray is so focused on impressing the JSA, he puts himself and Vixen in danger. Meanwhile, Stein has stepped in as leader with Rip gone, but when decisions aren't being made, Sarah seems to be the one calling the shots.
That's
It was
a
a
terrible
long-
idea.
It was a long synopsis.
It
Mhm.
was.
Well, listen, I can totally see that, because Stein getting wishy-washy and Sarah's like, pull the trigger!
Well, and Adam is part of
Kitty!
the Justice Society too, so what kind of stop. You want up here and now you don't. Now stop it.
Yeah, he's a cat. What do you expect?
Stop. I do you.
Whoop you. Anyway, Nikki, where can the people find you?
Then you find me on Twitter at LadyVenom24, LadyYVENOM24.
Rachel.
And you can find me at Twitter at Savannah17. I do post pics of this little guy because he's cute. And he does lay on the dress while I try to stream on Twitch. Hi, Savannah.
Bless you.
Hmm?
Did you sneeze?
No, I burped.
Oh,
Trying to
okay.
make that subtle thing.
Well, then
Bring it out.
excuse you.
Never mind.
You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
Do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do.
You can find me at Clio Moto, and you can find all of us at ASOTV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and right here on YouTube. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows, video games, and movies. I want to start posting on our Facebook group for the Flash Arrowverse more often. I know some of us here do. You should go join because it's a cool group, and we're cool people. I